Bad apple.
Hey, I had a question. Do you guys still have the bone marrow on the menu?
Yes, we do.
Great. Do you guys do that to go?
Yes.
Okay, great. Could I do a to go order?
1772 and probably about 20-25 minutes, okay?
Today on the show, we're doing bone marrow. My first ever time eating bone marrow in a car. I've had bone marrow, but not a ton, and I kind of know very little about it. Like somebody else would order it, and then I would be like, what is it? Anyways, let's give it up today for Mr. Nick Riley. I'm headed north to Bad Apple. This is just south of Lincoln Square in Ravenswood. Let's get up there. Oh yeah, this neighborhood is North Center. That's what it's called, North Center. Also, the Blue Angels are flying right now just while I'm filming this review, so I'm hoping you're gonna get a lot of terrible impression. Camera, don't get stolen. I'm not paying for parking. Like I'm supposed to, but I'm not. You get it. What's up, man? Just a pickup for a Sean. Bone marrow. Bone marrow. I got bone marrow, guys. It's bone marrow. Just noticed like two big like welts on the side of my car. Like somebody hit a golf ball. And the Blue Angels are like, they're like right there. I'm gonna keep my phone on zoom in mode and keep it right here and hope that we can catch the Blue Angels in unison right here. If it happens, it happens. If not, life is full of disappointments and get over it. Nick's actual donation read, go back to the place with the smoked bone marrow, nature's butter. So I did that. I filmed their poutine here for Jackie Hero months ago, and now I'm doing we're just gonna eventually run this menu. Also, I didn't really know what to expect about like what's all in here, because this was $18. There's two massive things, so I don't really know. Bone marrow can be prepared and served in so many different ways. Damn, I see the Blue Angels, they're so far away though. Hopefully they come back north, towards North Center. All right, what do we got going on this one here? Ooh, some like kind of what is that? Like little toasted spears of bread. Like, it's not baguette, is it baguette? You know, it's almost like Texas toast in a way, but that's looking mighty delicious. And then we got a little cup here. Okay. And then in this one, we've got big ass marrow, bone marrow. Today, tomorrow, bone marrow.
Good morrow, sir. Good morrow to you. Morning. Keep your blade sharp and your wit sharper.
It smells absolutely wild in here. Like, I don't even know how to describe what I'm smelling. It's just, so I'm supposed to like kind of just scrape out the marrow between the bone. Have you guys ever had bone marrow? Let me know. Let's chat bone marrow. Also, don't forget to bring a towel. This is kind of a great vantage point. I wish here's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, you can see them way off in the distance there, but they were way closer a little bit ago. I'm trying to get that for you guys. We shall see. This is gorgeous. It's so heavy. It doesn't even look like food. It looks like you'd find this in like a wooded lodge, and this would be like the railing to walk up the stairs. Like, you know what I mean? If this was lining the stairs, doesn't this just like, I'm not wrong. So they didn't give me any utensil to scrape it, so that's cool. So let's go into the reserve here. I could use a pen. Uh-oh. Are we? No, I got a fork in here. Okay. I can hear them. Where are they at? I can hear it. But it's like right above me. It feels like people when they're trying to find Superman. It's a bird, it's a plane. They're like looking all around like, where the f is Superman?
Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman. Yes, it's Superman.
Damn it, I didn't see the Blue Angels, but you guys look beautiful though. Well, I guess you're there, I'm there, and this is the worst video ever. You know, God, it's weird when you can hear it and you can't see it. It's like a opposite of a ninja. Hi, terrible analogies department.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, I'm gonna scoop out some marrow and I'm gonna eat it without the bread or sauce first. Here you go, Nick Riley. He's spot on about nature's butter. It just kind of tastes like, it's so weird to eat. It's like gritty butter. That's the best way to describe it. Gritty butter, the GB. Oh, it's weird to crunch on. This is like a sweetie jam. Take one of these bad boys. Do you put the bone marrow on first and then this stuff so it kind of stays on it? Let's just do that. I can't believe I'm eating bone marrow in my Honda Civic, you know? Like, life is weird. Okay, we got some on that side. We're gonna take whatever this like kind of jammy stuff is. Is this more bone marrow, or is this like a, should look up what the website says. Just got like a little vehicle here. Okay, you see that? Zoom in. There we go. See it? It just looks like a bunch of stuff on bread. Here we go. Sweet, salty, oily. It's so damn good. That bread is so well toasted. Wow. We as human beings are so weird. Like, who was the first person to eat this and was like, somebody had to have walked up and be like, dude, Glenn, what are you doing? He's like, whoa, what? Are you sucking the marrow out of that dead animal? And then Glenn was like, here, Brian, try it. And he was like, okay. And then he ate it and he was like, I woke up in a new Bugatti. Now I dip the bone marrow in this cup of stuff. I don't even know what I'm eating. It's so good. Oh, there they are, there they are, there they are, there they are. Soaring, 4 of them, soaring, going west. The world's worst videography. This has got, I have to be the first person in the history of time to be filming a video for the internet, eating smoked bone marrow in their car and filming the Blue Angels. Like, I have to have the Guinness Book of World Records, first person to do that. And there's obviously a reason. There's nothing impressive about it. Man zooms in 50 times on his cell phone to capture the world's worst video.
Nobody cares, Sean.
There's like smoked stuff in this thing. Foursquare is still a website? Okay, so here it is, 16 bucks before tax. Smoked bone marrow, roasted smoked marrow bones, house-cured buckboard bacon jam, toasted bread. Okay, so this is a house-cured buckboard bacon jam. It's damn good. Buckboard. I only like my bacon jammed and on a buckboard. What? You've changed, Glenn. Made ourselves another open-facing sandwich. Going in. This is such a weird food. It's been kind of a weird week. I don't know. Still not over that chicken gizzards thing. Honestly, I don't think you guys are either. This is the most flavorful thing I've eaten in so long. My mouth is like freaking out. There's such a smokiness. My mouth feels like I just had like a 2.5 pounds of brisket. Like that's just like in my mouth, feels like a campfire. I don't know why I just thought of this, but do you guys remember the Goosebumps books? Like I was an R.L. Stine freak. I think it's because they're like kind of scary stories and I thought of like telling scary stories by a bonfire. I'm an idiot.
Nobody cares.
You guys want some marrow? This appetizer's menu's wild. Pickled platter. Whatever we can pickle, comma, various ways. You know what? We're gonna pickle a bunch of shit and you're gonna eat it for $7. Shut up. Whiskey and cheese plate, $18. 3 exceptional whiskeys. 3 well-paired cheeses. Trust us on this one. Ask your server for today's offering. But I'm supposed to trust you. Trust you, but also ask, what do you think I am?
Sit down and shut up.
Anyways, how you guys doing today? Is everybody good? I always like asking Google, like, when I eat a weird food, I just like type it in to see what like other normal people are like wondering about. So I typed in, what is smoked bone marrow? What does smoked bone marrow taste like? When raw, the marrow looks almost like part of the bone. It's off-white and hard with a slightly spongy texture. Once it's cooked, it becomes soft and rich, melts easily and tastes almost like butter with a sweet, nutty flavor and a lighter, more delicious texture. Adjectives, 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 adjectives. Jesus! That's spot on though. The second question, are smoked bone marrow safe for dogs? In case you guys are bone fanatics, traditionally they use femurs because they're thicker and more consistent. Remember when we had to like learn all the bones in school? And then you graduate and you're like, I'll only remember the bones now if I break one. These bone marrow photos are erotic. Jesus. I can't believe this is a food. I can't believe people are watching this. Alley-oop. That bacon condiment. It might be better than the bone marrow. Buckboard. You done good, bone marrow. Nick Riley, I ate 2 of the 4. So now I got 2 left over. If you, speaking of things you learn in school. Calm down, why are you freaking out? Why'd you open the bag like a caveman? Like from the side. Now I'm like, God. Normally when you like have things happen in life and you like do stupid stuff, you like learn later, you're like, oh, I won't open a bag like that ever again because it's impossible to carry. And then you do it again because you're like a carnivore and you're like, give me the bone marrow.
I hate the bones.
Settle down.
I hate the bones.
Let's beat it up. Wow. What did we learn today? Everything can be a food. All right, Bad Apple, we've done poutine, we've done bone marrow. I can hear the Blue Angels. Oh, there they are. That's just one of them. Why is he by himself? Where are your friends? Why'd you go rogue? Oh, there's a friend. There's your friend. This is the world's worst video of all time. Look at him go. Guys, I'm just sitting in my car like this. I'll zoom out. And I'm just zooming in to planes into the sky. There's nothing there. They're supposed to be in unison. What are those 2 guys just were like, F it, we're out. Serious question, how much do Blue Angels get paid? Do they only just fly around? Do they go to like cities and just fly for like a half hour and then collect a pay? Like, what is the job?
I'm gonna file for unemployment and I'm gonna try to get a job at Enterprise Rent-A-Car because they got an excellent corporate structure and they give you the tools to be your own boss.
Clean up, everybody, everywhere.
Thanks for watching the Bad Apple, Nick Riley, bone marrow up. I can feel it in my, not heartburn, but I can feel smoke, like kind of just done, having a meeting up in the upper chest region. Bone marrow down. Did I say? Stop donating for me to eat weird shit.
I'm about to golf, I hit the middle and it's good and warm. I got the $1 million motors, I've been getting to it. I got the that boost your ego when you listen to it. I know they waiting on the phone.
Bone marrow seems like one of those things that like Game of Thrones characters would be like, we will not gain victory until we are sucking the marrow of the bones of our... I didn't really follow Game of Thrones as much as I should have.
She in a green velvet about to make it percolate. And I just hope they play me never and they play this forever. Put my family on so